Jason Keller.
He was one of the lucky ones. He made it through. Remember, Jason was one of the ones at the beginning of the race had the strategy of staying behind.
That's it. That took out about 15 of them.
Trouble in turn 3, a huge multi-car crash, and they are still piling in. There's Kenny Wallace down on the apron. Derek Cope, Jeremy Mayfield, Rusty Wallace. Among those involved, Rusty getting a push from Terry Labonte.
Man, look at Kurt's car.
Trying to get out of the grass there. Kurt Busch's car is well wrecked, and we are under caution. There is Scott Riggs. The rookie had a great qualifying effort. He started 5th today, and on lap 84. Oh, Casey Kane.
I mean, guys, I see a lot of our guys top 10 in points, like Kurt Busch came in here 2nd points.
And the word is that thus far, everybody is okay. Riding with Jeff Gordon, it all happens behind him.
What's that? You know, the 97 just gets turned, man.
First, the top of the track clogs, and then the bottom. Rusty Wallace. Oh, hit his youngest brother, Kenny Wallace.
Man, that was hard. And they're still piling in.
That's Casey Kane, who just piled in. Let's ride with Casey Kane. That's Derek Cope just ahead.
That is a hard lift.
Oh, that one was really hard.
Couldn't see who that was, but we're about to ride with the pinball in all this, which is Kenny Wallace. Lights out.
They're bouncing over the fence.
There's Dale Jr. right there. Look at him.
I think he got just a little bit of damage on that left front.
Let's ride with Dale Jr.
Yeah, right there he got in the back of the 30 car. Can't see a thing. Look at that.
And this is the camera, but remember, he's seeing the same thing out that windshield.
Except his windshield doesn't clear like this one.
Schrader got into the side of him a little bit, and he got a little damage to the front when he got in the back of the 30 car, but otherwise I think he's going to be all right.
It's amazing how brave and how fast our pit crew guys are.
It's almost like a squad in the military. When something's happening, they all work as one. They all know what to do. It's unwritten. They're trained to do a certain thing.
They give 120%. You know, a lot of them I've seen injured, broken fingers, bad knees, and they put on those knee pads, they go over the wall, and they'll drop those knees to the ground. I don't know how they do it.
They're agile athletes, where they jump over a wall. They're carrying an 80-pound tire with them. They've got the air gun. One guy's got the jack. The two guys in the back are dealing with the gas. It's very flammable, and they can't spill a lot. There's each element within a pit stop has so much talent involved with it.
It's as much chance to get in trouble in the pits as it is on a racetrack.
Oh, trouble on the pit road, my goodness. Ward Burton has gone through Ricky Rudd's pit crew. Oh my God. Goodness gracious.
I remember what happened that morning. I even remember running to the Ingersoll truck to pick something up from my gun, and the national anthem was playing. I remember we was running real well that day. We come in on lap 111, 115, something like that, and we was sticking a spring rubber in the right front. Then all of a sudden, they went blind. You have to have no fear. I mean, if you're scared, you're going to get hurt. or you would get somebody else hurt. I mean, you just have to have the heart and soul and the desire to go do this, because it's not an easy job.
Burrell not only came back, but eventually went to work for the very driver that knocked him down, Ward Burton.
Like I said, life's a full circle, and here it is. You know, Ward's my driver. I'm his engineer and front tire changer. I think it's great. A lot of people look at Ward, myself, and they're like, what's up with that? Because when you see us, we're always talking about hunting, fishing, racing, life, whatever. It's just like most drivers and their crew members, you know. It's their family away from their family, and they would do anything in the world for them.
Bobby Burrell's accident led to the development of this: helmets for every pit crew member that goes over the wall on race day. Now, during a NASCAR race, there's no more intense place to be than on pit road. More happens here in 13 seconds than can happen in 13 laps on the racetrack. And every pit crew member must be as alert as the driver they work with.
Jeff Gordon and Michael Waltrip tangling.
I had no idea that 15 car was coming in there.
He's down. Oh, he hits the 43. That crewman's down.
Whoa, Kurt McCormick and Kurt Busch get together. He gets one of the crew members.
Think about how many people are on pit road at any given stop. You know, there's 7 people on every race team. That's a lot of people on pit road. There's a lot of cars coming down pit road, and competition is so tough today. You can't come down pit road just going down there slow, waiting to make your pit stop. You got to get to your pits hard. You got to leave hard. You got to be going.
I think it can be very dangerous, but I think NASCAR's done a really good job with the pit road speed limits, not being able to pull into your pit before 3 stalls ahead of your spot.
Despite the challenges of staying safe, pit crews remain focused on their individual jobs. With the competition getting tighter and tighter, one small mistake on pit road can take a driver from contender to pretender. Every inch and every second counts. He's got to back up! He's got to back up the car! This is going to be costly for Jimmy Johnson!
On pit road, a tire has rolled out.
He left his pit box with equipment, which means he had to come back in.
Looks like he's pitted outside of his pit box just ever so slightly. The right front tire, penalty on Tony Stewart, and it's going to cost him being on the lead lap and being the leader. So Tony Stewart held on pit road.
Of, you know, just close racing. You're on a short track, you know, you drive a thing like this. You're on the gas, off the gas, spin the tires, pushing loose. It's okay to rub.
There's a lot of unwritten rules that go on, kind of a code between drivers.
There's an old saying, rubbing's racing.
Oh, no, just putting us in the wall.
You know when you get bumped and someone does it intentionally. The line is crossed when you know that there was something intentional done that really hurt your effort.
Well, I think the driver knows when he's crossing the line. He's just trying to pay somebody back.
There's cheap shots and there's hard racing. There is a difference in it.
Most of these things that happen don't happen because you're trying to wreck the guy. They happen because you're trying to drive your car as fast as you can.
Oh, trouble! Johnson spinning to the inside.
That's what racing's about.
Contact. Tony Stewart and the 2 of Rusty Wallace.
Come down the back straight with his finger out the window and just give me the bird all the way down the straightaway after he run me through the fence. He's messing with the wrong guy with that mouth right now.
It's tough to keep your emotions in check.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ward Burton were racing for 12th spot. Now Ward's in the wall. All right, is this a knuckle curve or a fastball?
You're driving down the interstate, and the guy in front of you is going way too slow. Now, wouldn't it be great if it were legal to just punt him out of the way while you cruise on down the highway? Well, in NASCAR, it's not only legal, it's a way of life. A maneuver known as the bump and run, where a driver nudges the competition and goes on by, all the while conscious that no one gets hurt. In other words, don't try this at home.
Here comes Gordon right up to the bumper again. The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. The bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 in Bristol.
He got bottled up in some traffic, and I knew if I could get to him, you know, I could make a move, and he got real loose, shut the door on me, and once he shut the door on me, I said, all right, you know, fair game right there. So, you know, I got into him a little bit. He got loose, and I hope he'll understand tomorrow.
We get nailed in the rear end in the last lap and turned sideways. I didn't expect it. He just got to me where he could hit me. I was trying desperately to knock the out of him. I just couldn't catch him.
Sauter giving it all he's got. Matt Kenseth trying to block it. Kenseth slides wide off turn 2. Here again, Sauter looks low. Sauter's on the back bumper. Sauter drives deep, looking for the win in Richmond.
Kenseth plenty of racing room. Now he makes contact. Sauter gets in the back of Matt Kenseth. Johnny Sauter's going to win the Blue Line 250. Kevin Harvick finishes in second. We said there would be fireworks down to the finish. Indeed, that's what we had. As Johnny Sauter tagged Matt Kenseth. Matt pulls alongside over in turn 3 to say hello.
How you feel about the bump and run is a matter of perspective. For the guy from behind, it seems like the right thing to do. But for the driver getting bumped, he rarely agrees. And sometimes the bumpy takes the time to express that opinion after the fact.
And crashed. Oh, here we go. Oh, yep. Angry drivers, we've got some tonight. He walked across the top of the 21. And now it's on.
If he's going to, you know, take a cheap shot, he's going to get one back. I promise you that.
Ricky, what was the contact with Kevin about?
I don't know, Kevin had trouble on the restart. He couldn't get going or something. Anyway, went down turn 1. I guess he just put on the brakes a little harder than he had been, and I got in the back of him. I mean, my fault, but it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident.
What did he say to you when he climbed out of the car?
I couldn't hear him. He's, you know, got that little yap mouth. I couldn't tell what he was saying.
The key to keeping your cool, they say, is not to take it personal, which in NASCAR is easier said than done.
Now Elliott goes after Earnhardt as they come out of turn 4. Earnhardt is using every inch of racetrack, and Elliott gets together with it. Earnhardt goes off in the grass, brings the car back onto the speedway, and keeps it in a straight line and holds on to the lead. Unbelievable. The third running of the Winston, it's Earnhardt.
Well, that was something else. You know, Bill spun that 95 car out and caused a big mess, and then he come up there and tried to spin me out twice. I didn't take it.
It's time for this to stop. You know, the thing of it is, I have been not the aggressive driver all my life. You know, I've tried to give and take with the best of the things. But when a guy cuts you off that bad and that obvious, it's time to take the other cheek. You know, the thing of it is, you go out and you run as hard as you can all day long, and then him trying to cut you out to outrun it, that ain't the way I was brought up racing.
1964. Busy. Oh! Kurt Busch, Rusty Wallace. And no others. Everybody else dodges. Kurt Busch, kind of the meat in the race car sandwich. Takeoff, getting style points for taking air, too.
Johnson hits Jeff Green. He's in the grass.
I think he had a tire going down there. If he didn't, he does. Keeps it off the wall. On board with Jimmy Johnson and Lowe's car. Listen.
Hang on, buddy.
No, don't worry. Keep hanging on. You'll be tell him that. I did that.
under him sometime. Just let him go right now.
Whoa, he hit him. Go. Bush got under him and muscled Jimmy Spencer. You don't see that often. Spence is hanging on for dear life.
Get it up, you're right. Outside.
Big save by Spencer.
Message received.
Outside, still out there.